Happy Vlogmas, day 21. It is 12:45. I've gotten like a bazillion loads of laundry done. Wet hair, out of the shower, but had a slow morning too, so that was really nice. Got to watch a movie with the husband, do a little bit of knitting, worked on my Advent socks. Guess I can show you some progress there. Oh, they're so good, you guys. I love them. We brought in the blues. Brought in a little bit of the blues. I tried them on again. I think tomorrow's stripe. We'll do it for the foot. And then we can start to decrease for the toe. So yeah, so those are super fun. I love them. Let's see. I also, if I was not out of practice, I would have these on sock blockers, but I also finished my Christmas socks. You might remember I cranked a tube with some leftovers that Karina had given me, or Christmas stripes, and they're shorties, because I think there were two 50-gram minis, and she knit out of them, and I knit out of them, so I did some shorty socks. Finished those this morning, just in time for Christmas. Super cute. Yeah. Love them. I don't even think I'll block them before I wear them this week. They're good to go. So yeah, so I finished those. I'm finally out of my unfinished object funk. So moving some things along. I am working on the plackets for my mom's slipover, but I thought I would open some Advents with you, and then I am going to get my sourdough going. I never did that yesterday. Yesterday turned into another crazy busy day, but all good, so it was great. Let's go ahead and start with Molly Klein Designs, day 21. Ooh, this reminds me of high school. We were green and gold were our high school colors, the demons. But yeah, reminds me of my Letterman's jacket. Very cool color, love it. All right, I'm also going to do from my Lavender Loon holiday box, day 21. So let's open that. Aww, a sweet little ornament. I will put this on the tree. I also owe you a little snapshot of that sweet little mouse that Angie gave us. I'll put a picture in here. You can kind of see him in the background, but I'll get Ann up close. Fun. All right, well, let's go to Chelsea on the Ranch, day 21. Day 21 is Snowdrift. Not at all what I was expecting in color. Snowdrift. Very pretty. Love it. All right, and day 21 from the Yarn Ink Advent Friends Inspired theme. Day 21 is It's a Moo Point. I actually remember that one. All right. I'm going to be surprised along with you again. I haven't even peeked. I'm not looking down. I'm opening it. I think that I'm hoping we're heading into the greens. It felt like it's been leaning more and more green. And here we go. I love it. Oh, now I can't wait to see tomorrow's. I don't often want to peek, but I kind of want to peek. I'm not going to though. Oh, I love it. All right, well, that concludes Advents for day 21. I'm going to get going on the bread, and I made film that for you. Why not? Doing it anyway. Bye. All right, I'm going to get my starter dough together, or my starter dough. You know what I meant. By now, you get my gibberish. I am going to start my dough. So I have my scale in the unit grams, and it's zeroed out. I always keep my whisk in there and it's just easier for me to zero it out with all the things in it. And then I continue to tear it out. So first thing we're gonna do is active starter. I fed it a couple of hours ago. It's more than doubled in size. I just mark where it was. But yeah, that's about good. So I'm gonna pour that in. I need about 100 grams. Too much. $99. Let's grab this little bit. Okay. Put my lid back on this for now. And then I'm gonna tear that out. Oops, I turned it off. Okay, so I'm gonna tear that out, and then I'm looking for 375 grams of water, and it is, it's warm. And it's about 1.5 cups. Okay, 376, close enough. I'm gonna give this a stir. My last batch didn't have it like 100% mixed together. I give it a really good mix, but it's gonna have some globs in it, and I'm not an expert. I think that's okay. My last batch came out decent. Okay, I'm gonna reset that now. Okay, and I gotta grab the salt. All right, so we're gonna do 9 to 12 grams of salt. I like to give that a mix. Tear it back again. And now I'm gonna add the flour. So I need 500 grams of bread flour. I use the Sunrise Flour Mill Heritage Bread Blend. This is what I created my starter with, and it is what I love using. So 500 grams. I like to put, I'm at like 115, but I like to put a little bit in, give it a good stir. I'm at 306. I like to just put it in, stir it up a little bit. Get it good and wet and mixed together. And this last 200 grams will be a little bit harder to stir in, of course, because it's going to be, okay, that's 428, 461. A little bit more. All right, went a little bit over, that's okay. It's an art, not a science. That's a lie. There's a lot of science here, which I'm a little more of an art person. That could be why I'm struggling. All right, so I'm gonna mix this. Okay, with that little bit I was over, it's now on the counter, so we're good. See, that's why it's okay if I go a little over. I'm gonna take this off the scale. I like using this to initially mix because it's a plastic bowl. So it's not quite as cold as my glass. Just give it a good stir. You can see it's pretty shaggy, which is okay. All right, so I'm gonna leave that right here. Okay, I have a new cloche for baking bread. I use that Dutch oven back there on the stove. It's not getting as nice and done on the sides as I'd like, and you bake it for the last little bit without the lid on, and I think that this is really going to help. So, but I don't need this today because we won't be baking until tomorrow. I also did get a bread basket, for lack of a better word. It has a real name. A proofing basket that I will use in a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and put my dough in the plastic Tupperware for now. Because it's so cold here right now, it's best to just let it rise in covered in Tupperware. It wasn't working well in my glass bowls, so we're gonna let that rise. It is, I don't know, I suppose it's 7 degrees today. It was below 0 when I woke up. So I'm gonna leave this just right on the counter for 30 minutes, and I'll come back every 30 minutes for 2 hours, 2.5. Like I've been doing 4 to 6 folds, so stretch and pulls. So I'm gonna let this sit. It's 1 o'clock. I'm gonna let this sit on the counter until 1:30. I'll start the stretch and pull process and go from there. I'm gonna do dishes, and I think that I'm gonna go change laundry right now and then work on my mom's Lulu sleepover for a little bit, do the dishes, and work this in between, and then probably try to make some spritz cookies today. My family likes the almond spritz cookies, and we just don't need a ton. There's 3 of us, and I made peanut butter cookies the other day. Those are still hanging out. So I'm gonna make the spritz cookies and call it good for the year. I might do some bars, but that's it. None of us really want it or need it. So, all right, that said, hope you're having a great day. makes me feel and how I sleep and all the things. So we're gonna start the day with a massage appointment, and then I don't know what we're gonna do today. There's always so much on the docket, right? But I'm definitely gonna make some cookies today, and got all the laundry done, most of the cleaning done, probably deep clean the kitchen and the upstairs bathroom today. And beyond that, I don't plan to get much more done besides knitting. I have quite a few. I mean, I have a few FOs to show you. Today, we'll do that when we open Advent a bit later. And I think that the Vikings play the Seahawks today. Anyways, I hope that whatever you're doing today, it is filling your cup. Happy Vlogmas, day 22. I can't believe it. We are in the home stretch. 3 more days. I am super excited to open Advents today. I think I'm especially appreciating it because there's only a few left. But before we dive into today's Advents, let me show you the others. So here is Yarn Ink. Guys, this is Yarn Ink, and this is more than two full weeks. So the 1st through the 21st. It is amazing. I am so in love. See what we add to that today. Here is Chelsea Yarns. Oh, it's so pretty. Can't even see them all. This is the one that you can kind of see it all better on Karina's scarf, but which is looking amazing. But it's so pretty. I love it. Spoiler alert on the socks. So I got to the place today where I was ready for the toe. And I said from the beginning that when I was ready for the toe, I was just going to complete the toe without continuing the stripe a day, just to continue to my progress and where I'm at. So here we go. The sock is complete with the exception of the Kitchener. I just had to run downstairs and get my little sewing kit. So I did decide to go with the stripe, and I'll have a very little bit left. So yeah. So I have not done the second one yet. I'm going to Kitchener this off and then work on the other one. And then those should be complete. I showed you the Christmas socks yesterday that are complete. My mom's Lulu slipover is complete. It is in, it's taken a bath right now. So I have that soaking. My goal is to get it on the blocking mats here very shortly. And then I've made a lot of progress. I'm not going to take them all out, but you can see that I'm making progress on the Molly Klein design, Sweet Tea Yarns Advent as well. So yeah, having fun with that. But let's go ahead. Speaking of Molly Klein designs, let's start with hers, day 22. Oh, I see a sticker in here. God says you are unique, special, lovely, precious, strong, and chosen. Little cowgirl. Oh boy. I love this. The blues into the purples and grays. Peach into pink and red. Oh man, that's amazing. Throw that in the bag because I'll be winding it up at some point. All right, let's go to Chelsea Yarns, Chelsea on the Ranch. Day 22 is Trim the Tree. 22, Trim the Tree. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. You guys, see that green and copper, brown. Look at the magenta. Christina is super, super talented. God, that's gorgeous. So much fun. All right, the Yarn Ink Friends Inspired Advent, day 22. Let's see, 7. That's the name of the colorway today, 7. All right. Oh, yes, 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 we're into the greens. A little part of the box on it. Oh, wow, that is so pretty. I love the depth of color in every one of these. So cool. Okay, I thought I would pop back on quick. So when I have been filming in a different direction, one of you saw the Christmas decorations on the door and asked what they were. So I took them down, and they are, so the back you can see, it's made out of a plastic Clorox bottle made with felt, yarn. So this is Mrs. Claus, and this is Santa. So on the back, the date is 86. I think that they have held up remarkably well since 86. There's a little bit of yellowing on, you know, this yarn, but they're super cute. I keep them around. They go up every year. And I did super light decorating this year, super light. But they always find their way to the door. So thank you for asking. Thought I would share. Well, I know what I will be doing here shortly, and that is cleaning up the residual from the bomb that went off in this kitchen. But second loaf of sourdough. You guys have been with me on this whole journey. Looks pretty good. And almond spritz cookie dough. I'll be pressing that out here shortly. The oven is at temp. So yeah. I just got done watching the Vikings and Seahawks game. That was stressful. Like jack around to the very end. But anyway, that's not what I popped on to complain about. I wanted to hop on and share my finished Freckled Whimsy Serendipity DK Advent 2024 socks. Let me see if I can step back. I love them so much. They're awesome. So, I think I mentioned that I'm getting the Freckled Whimsy Club, self-striping monthly club. So I'm going to have DK left. I have a ton of DK left from other various projects. So I started a miter square blanket with what was left from these. So that would have been it there. But yeah, I started this blanket. It's a long-term project, of course, but I came down here to gather up some minis. No, not minis. I came down here to gather up some DK scraps, which I have plenty of, to make a couple of squares. I'm going to replace my 15 minutes a morning, or however long this was taking to do a stripe on each sock. And I'm going to make a couple of these and work on my, I can't remember the name of it, the crochet blanket that I'm doing out of the Molly Klein Designs. So that's what I wanted to hop on and share with you. I've had a super productive day. Baked sourdough, it came out good. Got some cookies baked. Just did a ton of stuff. So I made pork bone broth from our roast yesterday, so I need to take all of that out to the freezer in the garage tonight. And then I think I'm just gonna have some downtime the rest of the night. I mean, I have to clean that kitchen out at some point, but I'll do a little bit here and there. I did start another loaf of sourdough, so I'm doing the stretch and pulse tonight. And yeah, I think that's enough for a couple of days. It was a great weekend, super productive, got a lot done. You also saw my completed Christmas socks, these Advent socks, as well as I have my mom's Lulu slipover on the blocking mat. So I'm super excited about that. But anyways, I hope you had a great weekend, and I will leave you in Karina's good hands tomorrow. Have a good one.